Good morning, people of YouTube. Today we're going to try to fire up the Mk2 5-cylinder for the first time. We got our swap harness back from S&P Automotive. We have everything sorted, and I mean, there's really nothing else I can do other than try to start it up. Obviously, I'm going to take out some of the things, crank it over a couple times, make sure that it cranks, put the spark plugs, coil packs back in. All right, so my microphone died mid-sentence, but as I was saying, I just want to make sure that the engine is good and that it runs, and that there's no like crazy knocking or rod knock or anything like that. And then we can go further into the build, just because I want to make sure the engine's not junk before, we go further into trying to get this thing driving. Let's start putting the harness back together, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we got our swap harness back from S&P Automotive. We had to get it sent out to them. There was an issue where my fuel pump was only getting 3.5 volts. And that's not how much you're supposed to get. You're supposed to get 12. So we sent it back out to him to see if there was anything wrong with the harness itself. And he didn't find anything, noteworthy. Said there was a couple things screwed up in the ECU connections. So we're just going to throw it back in and try to see if it works. And now that we have everything, kind of set up, we're going to try to start the car. So that should be pretty exciting. But first I got to go get that box that flew away. So right now, we just need to kind of lay everything down to where it belongs. So these will go here. Okay, that's it. Now we got to rewire in the fuel pump. Let's do that real quick. All right, so here's kind of what we're working with right now. So we got this ground coming across, it's going to the trans, and it's grounded to the block. And then here, this is our positive. And then this wire right here, I don't know if you guys can see that, will go right to the starter like so. And then we have this wire right here. This is from the chassis side of the harness, and this goes into this little, right there. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to take off this little plastic clip because, it doesn't fit into the Mark IV. Doesn't fit into the Mark IV starter connection. All it is just a little spade connector. So the clip really isn't important. So right now we're just going to break off this clip and then get it plugged into the starter, and then go from there. Okay, well, we're gonna try to crank her over one more time and see if it cranks. So here you go. As you can tell, it cranks, so that's good. The starter makes a whole lot of fucking noise, though, so I don't know what's up with that. But it cranks, so that's cool. Okay. So here's what we got going on. I put spark plugs back in it. Now we're going to put the coil packs in. We got the fuel system all tightened up for the time being. We're going to try to start it. I really hope it starts. I'm really scared. I'm not going to lie. I'm really nervous. The fact that it cranks, though, is a really good sign. And the fact that it has compression, it makes noise. It didn't make any horrible noises. But we're going to double check everything really quick. The fuel pump does work. I have confirmed that. So yeah, let's just see what happens, I guess. I don't know. All right, let's run through the brain checklist really quick. It has fuel. It has oil. Everything's connected. It's got power to everything. What's the worst that could happen? I guess let's just do it. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, I can hear the fuel pump rhyme, so that's good. Okay, well, it won't start. I didn't expect it to start right away, obviously. My throttle pedal isn't connected. I mean, I can try connecting that, but I don't think that's the issue. Let's try to crank it again. Well, that sounds better. I don't like that. There's noise currently coming from the battery? I can't imagine that's good. Well, we got an oil leak. I don't know where it's coming from, so that's not good. All right, well, we lost some oil. That was my bad. I don't know how much we lost. Hopefully the engine's fine. Not good. So, I don't know if we have fuel. I don't know if we have spark. I really should have a diagnostic tool with me right now, but those are one of the things that I do not have currently. So let's try to crank it over again and see what happens. I'm so scared right now, guys. I'm shaking. I just hope that it doesn't leak oil all over the place again. See, that doesn't sound good. It's like knocking really loud. Kind of sounds like it's coming from the flywheel though. Oh! Okay. So we're not getting fuel. Okay, that's the issue. We're not getting fuel. The battery is back to making noise. I don't know what that's about. Holy shit though. It blipped. Like it wanted to start. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. No, we're not even getting a lick of fuel. All right. So that would be our issue. But the pump is priming. So something's wrong with our lines. We could have our lines flip-flopped. That would be my guess. All right, so we got fuel pressure now. So we should have, fuel getting into the engine. So let's see what happens now. Holy shit! No way! Ah! Oh my god! We're just gonna let the smoke clear. But holy shit! It freaking runs! No way! What? It runs! I just spit everywhere. I'm so excited. It freaking runs. What? It runs, dude. Oh, okay, we're gonna let that air out for a while, but oh my gosh. All right, well, it's the next morning, and I'm coming off the high of having my car start for the first time. Super exciting. I'm so stoked, unbelievably excited about that. The fact that it starts, it runs. There was no major noise. There was nothing crazy going on. I can't believe that, you know, my dumb self could figure that out and get a car running. So I'm incredibly stoked. So now that we know the car runs, we can kind of go further into the build. So the last things that we really need to do is set up the accessory belt system, the alternator, blah, blah, blah. And then we got to figure out the clutch, and then we got to get axles. And then the car can move on its own, I think. And then after that, we got to paint. So yeah, this is incredibly exciting. I'm incredibly stoked. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, do the thing, subscribe, go follow my Instagram, brett.07k. And yeah, I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because I'm like fired up. Like I'm I'm stoked. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later. Peace.